Welcome to Donkey Kong Month, or no, not Donkey Kong Month, but Donkey Kong Country Month, or what I like to call the Rare Country. My name is Grim, or Grimokan, and welcome. I did a very awful job with this, but it's better than nothing. But yeah, last year I did a month which was basically just all Banjo-Kazooie related, and then also ukulele. But this month will hopefully be only just 1 month and not 2 fucking months like the other one. And my accomplishment is to play through the trilogy, a normal one from Rare, back in the heyday. The one game that probably brought Rare into its normality with this nostalgic look back. But also other stuff as well. There's a lot to talk about with this game, technical-wise, history-wise, as well as just in my sense. It's also interesting that this game was also one of those Player's Choice Million Seller Best Of collection, and it has its own kind of unique thing. It was the only game I believe Nintendo heavily pushed a marketing ploy for, and it actually ended up doing itself some good favors. And oh, you talking about when they were first in the NES or NES games, or are you talking about when it comes to their like real classic games, like when they were back as Ultimate Games? I'm just talking to chicken here. Anyways, I think it's long enough. Let's go ahead and start this bad boy, shall we? Yeah, so we got some Donkey Kong motion here. Alright, give me a sec. Yeah, Nintendo presents with the Rare. And there's Cranky, cranking up some good classic tunes. And then here we go. And here comes fucking DK, smacking his shit, and he's like, oh yeah, 90s. Look at that boombox! Them cool dance moves. And then Cranky just murders him. And there you go. Donkey Kong Country. Now there's no demo mode, but what it does is it kind of repeats itself in this form of, what do you call it? It just does this weird kind of animation thing. Also, give me 1 second. I'm gonna try to see if we can't. Where's the oil? I'm not sure. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm going to lower the gameplay audio here, so that way we can get Jack into this. So let me just go in here and let me just turn this down to like maybe like that. I think that's about right. All right, let's go ahead and let's get Jack into this because he's apparently here. So you there, Jack?
I'm here. Hello.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Yeah, so are you currently watching the stream right now, or?
I am.
Okay, so you can see me fail miserably. Have you played this game in the past before, though, or you know of Donkey Kong?
That's before what? You kind of know.
Yeah?
I think my cousins had this game, so yes, I'm aware of it.
Okay. Also, let me know in the chat if the audio needs to be changed at all. Because I think I got it to the point where I can hear you and also the game is not overpowering you. But at the same time, I'm also making sure everything else here. Okay, so when it comes to Donkey Kong Country, there's like 3 modes you can play this game under. There's the 1-player mode, which is basically what I'm going to be doing because I'm a poor son of a bitch. There's a 2-player contest.
No one wants to play with you! Wah!
But anyways, there's also 2-player contest. Oh, I love that. You don't do fuck all and it just goes back to there, so that's nice to know. So 2-player context basically is like how when you play Super Mario World, where it's like if you die, then the other player will take its turn. And then 2-player team is, I believe, 1 player plays as DK and the other one plays as Diddy. So if DK dies, then the other one will take control. I believe that's how that one works. Okay, so let's start the game. So let's just start with this. And Chicken, is the audio okay right now? Alright, there you go. Donkey Kong Country. We're going to Kongo Jungle. As DK is just walking in the middle there. All right.
So how far you think you're going to get before? I mean, apparently level 1 is like semi-easy. I mean, even a baby can go through it.
No, I beat this game.
What part you think you're going to like?
I'm gonna beat this game regardless, but I just wanted to show you something. So you might be wondering what this story is about. Let me show you. There you go. Donkey Kong's banana hordes. There's none. It's all gone. So apparently,
I think. I mean, even in the Wii version, I think this has happened to them. I mean, even in Smash.
Yeah, but it's a simplistic story. So if I remember correctly, the manual kind of tells the story of what really happened. But if you need to know from this game, they did kind of tell a little bit of a story when it comes to what do you call it in the GBA version. From what I understand, basically DK was a lazy piece of shit. Tells Diddy because he's like his current partner in training. He's just like, watch over the horde for a minute. And then these fucking crocodiles known as Kremlins came along and basically captured him, threw him in a barrel, and then hence, you know, stole all the banana hordes for reasons.
You know, this was on Game Boy Color too, right?
Yeah, I know. I mean, but we don't talk about that since, you know, it's not that fantastic. Compared to, like, the GBA, pretty much does everything there. For the purpose, I will not be playing the GBA version because there is no real good comparison, like, difference compared to, like, maybe some few extra stuff, but it's not like the other two other GBAs where they actually add more content in there compared to the predecessor.
Oh hey, there's one of the characters from Donkey Kong the animation.
Yeah, which one is that?
The fat guy. He's like in every friggin' episode.
Yeah, well, that's Krunk for you. Oh shit.
What can I do for you? I'm sad that you didn't put in the anime.
I love the DK thing. Anyways, I love it. It just went dark all of a sudden. So let me just go into here and let's do the victory music. Gotta love that when they just fucking dance there. Ropey Rampage. So, let's talk about this game real quick. So, this was probably where Rare became famous for, because of how good their games were. But it also shows you how ambitious they were as well. So, this was on the SNE, or, you know, Super Nintendo. And as you know, it was a 32-bit system, and it was currently competing, or beating against Sega's currently, which was a Genesis. And although graphically it was like 16-bit, so it was like less powerful, it still seemed to be kicking, you know, Nintendo's ass. So what Rare did was they basically at one point bought a certain, I don't know what computer it was, but they bought a certain computer that was basically used during, like, this was the same kind of computer that the, I think it was...
OECG.
Yeah, no, this was the same computer that, they used for, Jurassic Park to make the T-Rex look realistic, because it was basically, like, painted on, or something like that. I'm not sure how they did it, but they just kind of made a 3D model, and then they just kind of painted over top of it. Like, I don't know, the science to it is just very... So anyways, what ended up happening was that, like, you can even see this for yourself when they were marketing this. There's a VHS tape that you can see on YouTube. But from what I understand, they basically, like, looked at the zoo, they looked at monkeys, how they move around and stuff. And then what they did was, they made 3D models of DK and Diddy, and, like, originally this was supposed to be Donkey Kong Jr., but due to reasons, they decided to remake him into Diddy. So, after this whole thing ended up going on, they basically made 3D models, and then what they ended up doing was they kind of did a Mortal Kombat of sorts, where they basically, oh fuck, poor DK. They basically just turn it into the point where they make it into 2D. So it made it look like 3D models on a 2D plane without you realizing it. So, because of this, it ended up popping out compared to the other games. Also, the music also helps too. This is when David Wise became well known now for his whole thing. Oh, good. Dancing running you two way out here. What's just the one cranky? We used to be lucky if you got 3 shades, gravy, let alone anything real colors. We used to have survived with a 2-frame walk. Oh, good. Cranky back in his old day. Sometimes our spirits used to change size for no apparent reason. We never had any of this fancy 3D stuff. Oh no, we had to survive on what we had. And what little did we have, we were happy with. Oh, that's nice.
Just hopefully he doesn't sing.
Well, I've never seen anything like it. Okay. The cranky Croctopus counters in this collectible and controls. Oh, so basically, I reckon that's Ramby and the Ram. Yeah, so basically, if you get stuck back here, come see me. So basically, he just kind of gives you hints on, like, where secret stuffs are. And it's funny, too, if I was here with DK, you would actually start hitting DK and you would just kind of do that. Also, whenever you complete the level with any character, you notice that the completionist icon will be over here, like this is Diddy's, up there's DK. And then, when you go to a new area, it has the Kremlin face on there. So the next one is Reptile Rumble in the caves. But, yeah, anyways, this was probably... I didn't play, like, Banjo-Kazooie, but I did do a lot of Donkey Kong. And I remember, when I was a kid, I used to have to do this, not like a daycare center, but it was like one of those places where your parents had to put you somewhere. So what ended up happening was that there was a school nearby where I used to live, and they do like this kind of like, I guess, daycare center of sorts. And what was interesting was that at one point, I remember, I don't know, like, for some reason, I remember back when I was younger, there was a point where my school ended up going into a, fucking Diddy. Interesting that he collects bananas when he's leaving. While I was, sometime around in April or so, oh, there you go, he died.
Yeah, almost missing one important bonus.
Oh, and I'm out here for some reason, which makes sense. Okay, cool. Yeah, whatever.
I just love these expressions like, what just happened?
Yeah. The other thing I'm just gonna say is I'm not 100%ing this area here because there's nothing good that comes out of it. It's just like, oh, you've got secrets, and that's it. You know, there's nothing interesting that comes out of it, so... whatever.
Hi, Donkey Kong.
Huh?
Yeah. Just ran into the bee.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Anyways, at one point, my school ended up going into a, what do you call it? It was on a strike of sorts. So what ended up happening was that because I was supposed to be in school when my parents were working, and I couldn't be at home. So what this daycare center did was they basically knew this was going on. So they allowed certain kids to kind of do this thing where they'll take care of them and kind of do some sort of educational work. Maybe not like a huge thing, but it's something. And then they tend to go like, okay, like at some points it's like, alright, just, you know, have fun or whatever. And these guys used to have like some systems. The only system I remember them having that everyone wanted to play was the SNES, and at one point they also had like the PlayStation, but really it was just like everyone was playing the SNES because of DK was on. So I remember during this whole thing, me and a few other kids tried to beat this game, which was an interesting experience within itself, but you know, brings back some memories of that. Yeah, so that's done. Coral Capers. So here comes a very well-known music piece. Oh yeah, and then you can switch with monkeys too, by the way, I forgot. Oh shit. Also, this game introduces the fact that, for some reason, Sonic can't survive underwater, Mario can survive underwater, but these two fuckheads, the Kongs, they can just sit in the water all day long and they won't drown. I have no idea why, but they ended up being able to do that.
I think it's because of Nintendo, because technically the Plumber can survive underwater.
No, not really. It is a breathalyzer.
Well, I'm talking about like the early ones, like we're talking about Super Nintendo. I mean, he used to have a frog suit in the
yeah, but
Mario
no,
3.
Even then, in the 3D games, I believe, like, if you look at, oh, it's not there anymore, okay. What I mean by, yeah, these, is like, there's other animal buddies you can ride, too. I love it, too, that he has this. You can also somehow glitch the game by, like, there's this really well-known glitch where if you decide to ride on the barrel and then hit something, you get like 2 DKs, and one of the DKs is kind of doing this kind of humping motion, which just makes it very less than appropriate, but it's funny nevertheless to try. But really, the only kind of there's another unguard for some reason. But what's intriguing about this is that the only real game that actually has worth to actually look at is probably the Donkey Kong Land series, because they were supposed to be its own thing, but the first one ended up making it interesting because the whole story is slightly different, where it's like Cranky tells DK and that the only won because the graphics were good, and then DK is just like, well, even if we didn't do it, we would still beat them. And he's like, alright, well, I bet you that no one would buy your game if it was on the Game Boy, and he's just like, you're on, old man, and then he just, that's the story there. You know. Also, funky, oh, here we go, here comes one of the most radical dudes. Whoa, dudes, my name's Funky Kong. My bodacious jumbo barrel can launch you into any place. Most unfortunately, it can only send you to a place that you've already been to, which is a complete and polar bummer. Let me tell you. Whoa, dudes. Oh, he's just gonna keep on saying the same shit. Yeah, so that's Funky. We're gonna know more about Funky later on, especially with that new mode coming out next month. Oh boy. Can't wait to play as the OP character. So we're going to Barrel Canyon now. Or Barrel Canyon. Jesus. There's also like one area where you can just, oh my god, is this the area I'm talking about, where it basically, yeah, it's almost like you skip the whole fucking level. There's like one area where you just skip the whole level, and it's just like really intriguing. Oh, and then DK is just floating there.
Screw you guys, I'm going to this part.
And then he dies. I remember watching something where somebody decided to fuck around with the game. I'm not sure if they used Game Genie or they just used something. I do remember.
There's the hack you could do. Well, not hack, it's the glitch. Is you gotta kill Dee, and when you're on the Wino, you gotta get the barrel, and then when you
yeah, no, I was
back, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of talked about that one, I think. That one's an easy, well-known glitch. But the kind of glitches I was about to talk about, there was one that, on this video, that made me laugh, and it was because of this absurdity. So, oh my god, me is missing fucking barrels. It's gonna be the death of me. But what I was about to say was, at one point, I saw this video where this guy hacked into the game. And he made this funny situation where basically it's like no matter what you do or don't do, or if you enter into the game, you'll just lose a life. So basically, like, there's this one moment where he's in a minigame, he beats it, and then you see that victory music, and then all of a sudden you hear the balloon pop. Like you just lost a life. He's like, oh yeah, you won. You lose.
Congratulations, Pop. Oh, was that yours?
Oh, congratulations. What do you win? A life. Lost. Yeah, some of these gremlins, man. Yeah. Certainly, I feel like DK2 will also have somewhat of an interesting backstory from what I understand, but if I understand correctly, number 2 was basically like a fuck you to Miyamoto, if I remember correctly with how that went.
Really?
Yeah, from what I understand from the series, and oh, I love this. This is one of those that introduces the whole idea of like barrels being very complicated, going up and down, and then it's like, oh god, there's the stingers, which are like, or zingers, which are like fucking terrible. If you think wops are bad, don't.
Yeah.
The fucking stingers, man.
Isn't there like different colors of these?
Different colors of what?
The wasps. Yeah,
Yes,
there's a red
yes.
one.
The yellow one you can technically kill. The red one you can't do diddly shit with. Oh yeah, and then we're gonna get the Candy save point. So Candy is basically DK's girlfriend. Hi, I'm Candy, and this is my save point. If you want to save your current game, jump into my spinning save barrel. She's just gonna say the same shit. So, in
Is
the
it me?
Sorry?
Sorry, is it me, or is that like the same idea of what happened with Crash? I get the female dingo.
Yeah, but no, I mean, she's not the damsel in distress here, though. I believe in the DBA version, they basically made her do a mini game of sorts where you do a dance move or stuff, but I don't know what really. It's interesting too. In the Donkey Kong Country TV series, they made Candy more of a tomboy than more of a stereotypical female protagonist kind of deal. Anyways, we're going to our first boss in our first banana horde, Very Gnarly's Lair, aka Big Giant Fucking Beaver, who just jumps around menacingly. I feel so
Notice that this boss is different. Notice this boss is different from any other. He is a bigger beaver than all of them.
Get that cheesy button. So there you go. Now we're going to Monkey Mines, which is good and bad at the same time. Oh yeah, some good. Man, this game has some good ass music. I guess something I'll explain too. When you collect 100 bananas, you get like a life, but you can also get a life by getting the Kong letters, so G or G. And then we got fuck, I forgot what the frog's name in this game is, but is it Slippy or no? It's not Slippy.
It'd be amazing if it was. Like, oh hey, we get to kill Sleepy?
Fox, I'm stuck in this game where monkeys are riding me.
Oh god. Just praise.
Oh, I think it's in this game that is so stupid. So, there is, if you're going for like completionists, like 100%ing by doing like the bonus levels, there is one dicky level. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna show you what happens if he ends up collecting all 3 of these. And then we get to meet the ostrich character, which we won't see for a while. So basically this whole thing is just collect lives. Right. But what is intriguing with me is the fact that fuck, what was I talking about before this got here? Right, the fucking bird made me forget what I was talking about now.
You're talking about like when you collect all the those.
Yeah, no, but I was talking about something else before that happened. Chat, help. What was I doing?
Collect all the animals, something will happen.
Oh, no, that wasn't it. So I remember what it was. It was, apparently there is a fucking awful thing that these guys did. So if you go to a secret level, right? You're supposed to beat it and then you win, right? But turns out there's a secret level within that secret level. What you were supposed to do in one of those is not beat the game. No, you're supposed to do something, get a barrel, then hit it at a wall, and then that's where the secret level is. And I'm just like, that's a dick move right there. Like, how would a fucking kid know that? That's why I'm kind of grateful that they don't have, like, if you get 100%, you get something out of it, because, you know, it just makes my life easier just to beat this game throughout. And then Frog's gone now. Wait, hold on, I'll go back. It's Winkey's Walkway. Who the fuck is Winkey? Unless that's the frog's name, I don't know. Minecart Carnage. Oh boy. This is the first stage where it introduces a staple to the Donkey Kong series. Fucking minecart levels. Prepare to lose lives. Honestly, this is not the worst level. There are some bad levels within this game. Really, they are. And I'll point them out. There's two I know flat out, which are just awful. Oh no, there's actually three now that I think about it. But don't worry, when they pop in, I'll point it out. But yeah, this fucking minecart level. This is just introducing you to the idea of like this horrendousness that is minecarts. You drop down
the
and
mine.
die. Also, I don't know how the hell these fucking tracks are just floating in midair with no platform. Oh yeah, and then they introduced the idea that fucking gremlins are also bearing fast towards you to their deaths. Kamikaze style. Jesus Christ. Also, I don't know if it's this one, but there is one, I believe there's one area where it's like, if you don't want to do the barrel level, you can jump into a barrel and it just skips you all the way to the end. I'm not sure if it's this one that introduces that, but I know there is one area that kind of does that, I think. Oh! Shit. Alright, I did it. So far, so good. There you go. Bouncing Bonanza. I don't know.
So, when you were in the, let's say, the school thing, did everyone like the whales, or like, there was one kid's like, hey, you do this, no one likes doing this?
Doing what?
The, mine carts.
No, I mean, everyone would play. I don't recall anything, like, really more out there than that, if I can understand. Like, nothing really stood out. I mean, I know there are some levels in this game which is as horrendous, which will come up. They're not all bad, believe me. This, out of all the trilogies, I think DK1 doesn't have the worst levels. I think that honor goes to 3. Because there's 2 levels in that are fucking awful. Also, I fucked myself over here. I need to go back. Or not. Come on, DK this. Come on. Push me. Come on. Great, okay, fine. No saves for me. Good. Whatever. Fine. I'll just move on. You'll also notice that the zingers won't do anything but just be one of those obstacles in your paths. And then we got the frog again. There you go. I love when DK's doing that kind of hump in the air movement. I don't know why. It's just so inappropriate too with that glitch, that one glitch. Which I think still can work, but you know. Also, it's... I was about to say that it's good that I'm collecting lives because it'll be helpful for the later levels, but then here I go fucking killing myself. And I have to do this
It's not worth it.
I had to do this all over again just because of this one fucking, like, thing. Because I ended up fuck. I missed, what do you call it? One level in particular. Alright, wrong one. Whatever. Again, I'm not into the... Oh, I was probably supposed to go over here. Whatever. I'm not into the secrets anyways. They don't give me any goodies. They're not gonna give me a special cutscene where they kill King K. Rool. Speaking of, that was probably one of the most interesting villains you ended up coming across, though.
Everybody wants him in Smash. Like,
boy, I know. I saw an animator basically did an animation with him looking angrily at a picture, and it turns out what he was looking at was the guy who is working at PAL, who's known for doing the Smash series. Like, you know who I'm talking about, right?
mm-hmm.
So he was looking at that guy because of the potential of him being in Smash. So he's like, maybe, possibly. I don't see why not, though. I mean, the only thing I would say is that if they do introduce him back, like if he is a Smash character, then that's guaranteed it's because the Donkey Kong 3, like Country 3 Returns type of game will be having the Kremlins back. It'll be hashtag Krem's back kind of deal, I don't know.
Well, there were more interesting characters than, say, Pirates or the Vikings.
Yeah. That was interesting too when you look at it, because it's like the what do you call it? The Tikis only cared about the bananas, and the Vikings only cared about the home. So I'm wondering if the Kremlins are just gonna be there like just to kill them, because oh fuck, stop and go station. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So you get these fuckers right there, and they basically cannot die. But if you hit this, they go into stop motion. So this is the gimmick of this one. So it's like every level has some sort of gimmick of sorts. So this one's not too terrible. It is a challenge, but it's, you know, it's a doable challenge. Jesus. Believe me, there are worse levels.
Oh, jeez.
There are worse levels in this game.
Oh!
Huh? Oh, yeah, I love this.
Mm-hmm.
I love this right here. If you want to go suicidal for the O, but I'm not going to, because I know I'm probably gonna lose. So yeah, even do that, nothing happens. So those guys. It's weird because some of them, like you hear them going "ow" and it sounds like what Diddy says "ow," but oh god, oh god, oh god! Surpassed before that guy killed me. Okay. Okay. Dead.
Those things are horrifying.
Oh yeah, I know. I've seen more horrifying things though.
It's like, don't look at me!
Oh god, I didn't even realize there was a guy down there. Oh god. Yeah, see, these bonus rooms, all they do is just give you bananas or, like, coins or whatnot. There's one where you're supposed to match certain colors, or you're supposed to match things to the proper order, or else you won't get shit. Oh god.
Oh.
Huh?
I'm so glad those things weren't in the animation. Like, imagine what they were
I
done.
love that, they just fucking glitched themselves there. Oh god. Oh god. Run, DK. Run. You made it. Thank god. Now go save. Go have candy safe for you. Jesus. How would you like a quick spin? Oh god. Quick spin of what? Go back. I want to hear what she has to say. Can I help you, monkey? Save your game. Oh, blowing up kisses. Is that it? Do you need to say anything else? So next area is Funky oh good, another Funkies. Get to talk to him again. Oh, he's gonna say the same shit, aren't you? My bodacious. He sounds such a surfer, but like it's more like a surfer dude. It's like most bodaciously, right? But in the Donkey Kong series, They gave him a Jamaican voice, right?
Yeah.
Yo, man, this is so great. Millstone Mayhem. Alright, so I remember this area very bluntly, and I can't... There. Finally. Oh, good. Oh, good. Alright. Oh, look who it is. Crusher. Best noises. And then you get these fuckers. These weird... Oh, God. Oh, no. You fucking jumping blue. Can't find an insult for these. Oh god. The fucking hitbox on that thing. I think I understand what they wanted me to do over there, but whatever. Yeah, I hear you, DK. It's interesting.
Oh, there's another guy who's from the animation.
Huh?
There's another guy from the animation.
Who's
the
that?
beef guy.
Yeah. Crusher.
Yeah.
The big, lovable goofball. There you go. Fuck you, Beaver. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, where you have to type in rare and not hit the other things, or else you lose. And then you get this. Oh, and then I can just continue on with this instead of getting a victory. Good. Yes.
Excellent. Audacious.
Audacious. No, there's something else. Like, Funky Kong is a meme to me now, just because there was one person, like, I think I watched Divine Sauce, and what they did was they pointed out there was this one guy who decided to, do a, like, you know what ASMR is, right?
Yeah.
So some guy actually ASMR as Funky Kong. So it's like, sup, gross? It's Funky Kong. God, bodacious. It's just like, just eat a banana. It's like, it's weird, but it exists. Just like, type it in, like, Funky Kong ASMR, and it'll be, like, probably one of the first videos you see. Also, usually in these levels, there's, like, one big, giant, these icons that you can get more points for. But these are just like bonus areas so you can get some lives. So that's always nice. Back here. Oh god.
I mean, there's nothing serious in the game that you really need to do, is there?
No. Okay. Oh yeah, this mini game where I have to find out where this thing is. I guessed.
By any chance, is there like an ice level in this game?
Oh yeah, there is.
No, boy. No, because the water physics just reminded me that. I'm like, oh no.
The actual graphics and everything, even the effects, really are nicely done for a system like this. Right? Which is surprising.
Mm-hmm.
And then they give you some cool secrets like that. Oh. Look what you made me do, Beaver. Alright, no bananas for me. By the way, I have no idea why he needs all these bananas. Why he needs to eat these bananas. Or for that matter, that they don't, like... They must be special bananas that don't rot. Because you would think a banana horde like that would probably just be bad at some point.
Technically, bananas don't really rot like other fruit. Like, the skin will rot before the banana.
Oh, no, it does.
Also, you could have AIDS. You could have AIDS in the banana. Do you want AIDS in your banana?
Oh, great. The fucking thing just rolled away. No, but what I mean is that if you ever got bananas from the store and they're just out in the open, they age. right? They go from green to yellow to like
brown and black.
Turn into mush. And then no one wants mushy bananas.
You could make banana bread with them.
Oh yeah, no, that's the only saving grace with them, right? Oh my god, fucking snakes.
It's snakes!
They came out of nowhere, I swear.
Oh no! Oh, just thank God for save states.
No, they're not save states. I'm playing this on the actual console, so...
I'm talking about like the
Oh god.
barrels.
I love it. The tire went off screen, therefore it just faded out of existence. I love video game logic.
Yeah. These spawns, you're screwed.
Oh god, fucking... I hate these...
Oh, so that was that thing.
Oh my god. Huh?
I think everyone. Did you know, Canadians, we have super beavers compared to any other beaver? What? They came out of nowhere. Snakes.
Yeah, I know. What do you mean by super beavers?
I seen a documentary. It's called Super Snakes. So, super beavers.
Yes,
And up in Russia, they were having problems with beavers. They come from Canada, and they're like, "What do we do with the?"
Wait. Russia has problems with beavers that came from Canada. How the fuck did beavers get all the way to Russia in the first place?
They think they swam there, or someone there.
Sorry, you were saying?
They're either one, they got imported, or two, they swam from the ocean to Russia.
Which is, I don't think that's very unlikely that they swam, so most likely someone imported them. That's why it's a big deal when you bring any animal that's not, or any food or animal that's not, like, to that ecosystem. I fucking hate them! These fucking stupid-ass beavers running around in the godforsaken object hitbox. It's so fucking big, it just takes up almost 1/3 of the screen. Well, don't worry, my hate...
Yeah, you're having problems with the snakes and the beavers, so,
No,
yeah.
but no, the snakes are fine. The beavers, on the other hand, oh, that's going to be a running theme with this month, is that beavers are going to be the most hated enemy in this fucking game series. Oh, I love that!
Yeah, I think
I love that! I fucking love that. Good. I love that.
Beavers will be the cause of your destruction.
Oh, I know. But I love that too. It's just like, I get DK, or I got Diddy, and then DK died. And then Diddy goes, and then he dies. I just love that. Come on, you mother... I love it. Fucking Diddy can't jump for shit. Good. All my lives being lost in this fucking world, if anything. Okay, good.
So I take it that's the hardest part you have to deal with is...
The hardest part for what? And then these stupid ass fucking vultures. Great. Oh my god, this is a second world too. You watch, one of these harder levels are gonna be fucking easy.
Well, you're trying to do like a bonus and you can't really...
Come on. Good, DK.
Ooh, if it's not the beat...
Get a fucking frog. Oh my god, how many times will I die in this fucking playthrough?
Do a cancel for you.
Yeah, probably. Because I don't have an easy way to do a counter that every time I die, I hit a button and then I'll just count up. You know? I would have to watch my playthrough and just count the many times I die. It's so dicky.
Cheap. You're looking for cheap.
Huh?
Enemies are cheap in this level.
Oh, I know, but they're cheap in this whole entire game. That's the thing, but this was back in
Oh, finally!
Huh?
I think there's like a lag. Oh.
Oh my god. I mean, this fucking level, man. Jesus.
Let's see who breaks faster.
Can you jump? No. Good. Oh my god, fuck. The game is just faulting me. See, normally if it would be a cheapskate, you'd be like, oh yeah, let's put save states in here now, but it's like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Donkey Kong just won off the levels like, screw you, kid.
Please don't fucking die. Frog. Can you get this, please? No? Okay, thanks, Frog. Oh good, no. Frog, please, stop. You can still get the animal buddies, they just freak the fuck out when you get hit. Yeah, and then he just dies there, so good. Oh my god, fucking. Remember, there's a bunch of snakes. Finally, I'm at a point where after many lives, many balloons popped, I'm somewhere new. Okay, now fuck those bananas. You can keep them. I'm going home. Final fuckily. Alright, what does Cranky have to say? Well, look who the cat dragged in. You know, they say all graphics and no gameplay. 32 megs? That would be more than 30 games in my day. And they'd be great games too. Back in my day, we used to have real gameplay. God. You know what's even worse? When you get to the end, and then you have to start again. You wouldn't know a good game if you were in it. A single joystick and a single button is all that's needed to make a good gameplay. You can find fun in Ropey Rampage between a rock and a hard place. Work out some more secrets. Hold the run button down and jump on the baddies to gain extra spin to your leaps. There's nothing more I can tell you. Yeah, so he's gonna start smacking. Alright, Necky's nuts. That sounds very inappropriate. Wait until he just froze up his nuts before I'm allowed to smack him. Yeah, I love that. Look at Didi. Didi gives 0 fucks. Alright, Vine Valley. Vuture Culture. Fucking love that name. We finally get a different. We finally get some different music, and we get a different scenario now. We're in the forest versus a jungle. You know, I have to say, fucking Donkey Kong's, Donkey Kong or DK Isle certainly is an interesting place for the most part.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I would say, oh shit, what a, oh secret.
Woohoo, secret.
Don't hit the don't hit those gremlins. They're bad. Yeah, it's like, love it claps, gives you the thumbs up, and then he just victory himself. And then Diddy just does his hat trick. Oh god. I love the game fucking took a life away from me.
That boss kind of reminds me of Jungle Book boss. You gotta fight a giant snake.
Fight a giant snake? What do you mean?
You know Ka, like the snake. So you did the same thing, like you fight a giant snake head. Like, it's not a boss, you're fighting a snake. Wait, you're fighting the head, I mean. Jeez.
Where is this boss?
What boss?
You were talking about a boss with a giant snake.
Oh, like, you know how you will fight, like, the head of
There you go, finally. Had to go right.
the vulture. In Jungle Book, you find Ka. Like, he's just a giant snake, and the thing is,
Wow,
yeah,
okay,
it's an easy boss because you're just shooting the guy.
I had to fucking smack. That bird in the face.
I think you go and smack something.
Yeah. DK1 kind of started off with a cool graphical look. Oh look, I got 69 bananas. But I think the sequel, like number 2, really did really good. And it was weird too because I didn't like. I'll talk about Diddy Kong quests when I play that, which might be tomorrow if I'm able to beat this game tonight. I have no idea though. But honestly, it's like I didn't get the name of the game until later, and I'm just like, oh, it's a pun. Yeah, I didn't realize that, but I'll talk more about that when that game comes up. I'll mention that, but I'm just like, oh, I get why it's called that now. It makes sense too.
Do you love it when years ago you're like, there's a joke but you never got it, but until you're like, oh, that's a joke, I never got it.
Yeah, that's like any show you watched when you were a kid, like the 90s shows, because they were very raunchy humors, right?
Yeah.
So at the front, you're looking at it and you're laughing because something funny happened, but then as an adult, you're like, oh, the contexts are very, very raunchy. Come on, you stupid. Oh, good.
So wait, because you died 3 times in this game, you get to do this bonus?
Good, and I died. Good. Oh my god! The jump button failed me. That is so dumb.
At least out of all of this, you get to play the ostrich again.
Well, probably not, but still. I guess there's the K.
What do you think was darker? Arthur or wait. We're talking about like kids shows, like say Rugrats vs. Hey Arnold. Who do you think was darker?
In what sense? What do you mean darker? Like, what were my options here? What do you mean?
Because there was an episode, and I didn't know like Nick said no to this. Like, hey, there's this guy who really likes pigeons, and we want to do like he commits suicide, and Nick is like, no, get the pigeons to fly him away. Where it was like Rugrats, you get to see the perspective of children. Like, there's a clown toy or there's some weird thing that's looking at them. Is like, I don't like this. It's a monster.
Hard to say because a lot of shows kind of do something like that. Oh, fuck you, Barrel. Gotta be a dick. Why you have to just force me to go to different ways I don't want you to go to? But the other thing, that's the one gimmick when it comes to DK games I kind of dislike is the whole kind of, moving barrels, because it just adds another difficulty that is unnecessary. Even when, it's like, even stupid too, when they ever give you control, they'll even still fuck you if they want to. If they really want to, they can screw you with that too. This is great. Like look at this. Look at this. Fucking great. Oh my god. It's like I have to time this, hit the fucking bird, but it's also avoid the fucking stinger. Oh my god, this is gonna take a fucking long time. Oh my. Finally.
All that for one life.
No.
So wait, I got if Donkey Kong goes to a carnival, if he takes like the balloons, does that mean he's going to get like a lot of lives? So give me all your balloons.
I don't even know what the barrel was for.
If you lost the like little guy.
No, I mean like an actual just barrel. It's not like a DK thing.
Maybe you missed a secret? I don't know.
Probably. I really don't care at this point. Oh my god, I fucking hate this type of shit. Oh my god, fucking bird. Thank god I'm done. There's the other thing about these games I kind of dislike too, is the fact that... Okay, so we're going to Treetop Town. The one thing I dislike when it comes to these games is the fact that you could potentially, like... The only way to save the game is to Candy's place. The only way you can get to Candy's place is to, like... Oh, good. I was supposed to spell Kong, but I failed miserably. But it's like, the only way to save the game is to go to Candy's place. And then sometimes... And this is going to be the same thing with any other games coming up for the SNES. They've kind of fixed this during the GBA, but it's like... At any point at all, when it comes to... Also, for some reason, these treetops gives me very Ewok vibes for some reason. I don't know why. The beavers won't help either. I think they're called... Oh, they're not even called beavers, they're called something else.
It's like in Zelda. It's like that giant bat thing, what is it called?
Yeah.
The bat eye. Like they don't call it a bat, they call it like something else.
Yeah. But, yeah, so the only way you can save the game is just to, go to her save place, right? But even then, it's like... Oh yeah, fucking perfect timing shit. But it's like the only way you can do it is actually to go to her, like, her place. And even then, it's like... They usually, like, they put this... They can put the save, like, right close by, or they can be real dickheads and just kind of put it, like...
Holy shit, it is like Ewoks. Like the little,
Yeah, the little huts areas. I don't know why, it just does.
Down in the, trees.
Yeah. But anyways, it's like they can be, like... They can either have the level be... Gotta love that. They can either put the save states like right after the first level, or could they be real dickheads and just leave it at the very end, and then they'd be like, okay, here you go. Like right before a boss battle, but it's like, wow, game, thanks. I had to go through all that shit, and then now you're giving me the option to save? That's why I think that's why Funky Kong is there, so that you can at least kind of go to a save place. Like, you know what I mean? Like, go back to another save place and then just kind of travel back. If you want. But it's hard to say. Oh my god, misplaced jump. Oh my god. Can I... Is there a way? I don't even know. I think there's also a way you can skip, like if you're about to die, you can press a button to get you back to the other place, or back to the option menu, I think. This game is gonna drive me bananas.
I just noticed something when you killed a bunch of those beavers.
Yeah.
Have you ever wanted to kill Ewoks?
No.
I just noticed the beavers are like the Ewoks.
Hence why I kind of made the comparison. Fuck again.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's like even... You have to either unlock Funky's fucking plane area, or in this case, you're gonna have to wait until you get to, like, her area, right? Or else you won't be able to save the game, so it's like... You're about to die and you're gonna have to restart all over again from, like, your last save point, which was, like, so long ago. Oh, too bad. It was back in the day when games were cruel.
Would you ever play the original Donkey Kong, like see how far you could get on the Nintendo?
That's what I'm doing right now.
No, like the 1970s.
Oh no, that game will come later on during the DK64,
Oh, okay.
right?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck this platforming shit. No! Really, game? Wow. I gotta do a DSP. Wow. Like, not my fault. Nothing I could do.
Nothing I can do. DSP has a weird laugh. Like, I don't know if it's a laugh, more like a.
Yeah. just remember though, he's not a children's entertainer. He's not a clown. Despite him being.
No, clowns are horrifying and entertaining. I don't know about him.
No, but clowns are also, like, a lot of people say that you can't just be a clown and dress up like a clown and expect to be a clown. You have to actually have that clown, like, humor mentality. Some people are just born with it. I feel like I'm kind of like that, and as much as DSP might hate it, he also has that mentality. The only problem is he's very unaware of it. Fuck you. Come on, get that. Good. Give me a life I fucking lost. And screw that. I don't want that. You can keep it. So let me go to Funky's airplane. Go all the way back to there. No, I don't want this. Yeah, fly me all the way over to here. This is such a stupid thing I have to do.
Oh, I bet.
And I save the game. And now I can, and then I go all the way back to Funky. Fly me back to where I want to go. And get me to the new level. So I don't have to deal with me dying and then going like, shit.
Get me out of here. You're the only man who could do this.
Yeah, here's the other gimmick of this one. Vine, or fucking ropes.
Oh.
Yeah. It's where you get like different colored Kremlings too. Like they just act the same except for like one. Oh, good. I'm just gonna wait here.
I mean, well, I don't know what's worse, fighting a Kremling or fighting a rainbow-colored Koopa.
They don't look pleasing too. Oh my god, fuck. Game, don't scare me like that. Don't kill one of my buddies and then have me float all the way away from the thing, only to bring me back to where the rope was located. Like, Jesus, that's a no-no. Also, unlike Mario or Sonic that has invincibility, DK have fuck all. There is no barrels or power-ups that lets you just be invincible for a few seconds.
No, you get deadly scrap.
Hit, like, invincibility. And that's it. So I don't know if that'll be good or bad, but it certainly adds challenge. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh god, there.
I can jump too!
Oh, the risk was worth it to get fucking 13 balloons there. Oh god, these fucking birds. Oh my god! Well, I did it. Fuck you guys. I'm dancing.
You know what's the sad part too? There's more of those vine things, isn't there?
Oh, I know. I'm not even looking forward to. There are a few levels in this game that are shitty.
It's like, here's a demo of what your nightmares are to become.
Yeah, I don't trust anything in this game anymore. So it's like I gotta keep on doing this move where it's like go back over here, go back to Candy, save my game,
save my game,
and then go back to Funky, and go back to where I was supposed to go. It's like I don't want to talk to you anymore. Just get me to where I need to go. That's a weird thing too. I'll probably talk more about when it comes to Tropical Freeze, but like, how the hell did Funky get I know the other characters get themselves kind of done away by a beaver, but it's like Funky is there as your the guy who buys you or gets you items to buy. Yeah, I'm kind of curious on how the hell did he get there. Oh my god, I remember this now. These fuckers, they just wait until you pass by, and then they go, alright, now I'm gonna go chase you now. And run over my own kind. Oh god, run. Oh god, that noise though. Jesus. But you know, again, the levels in this game is not as bad as the other the other worlds, because those have pretty bad ones.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm just saying. Oh, I was about to say that one seems a little easy when it comes to the compared to the other two, which was just like two of them versus just one. And then I lose my chance. Yep, no, I'm here. I hear him. He's coming.
Get me out of here! I don't want to be.
God. Then here comes another one. Oh god. Oh, fuck you. Get me out of this hole. Back to 13. So
Jesus Christ, one!
There, I got another. Now I got a save state here. Good. Orang-utan Gang. Oh. I love how the fucking DK just says that out of nowhere. But, when people think that Lanky never felt like he belonged, I feel like it's because of this level that probably got that stigma. Because for some reason, not only do you have to face the Kremlings or bees and beavers, but for some strange reason, there was also these orangutans or these monkeys that throw barrels at you. But it's like, I was like, what the hell, man? I thought we were cool. We're the same species. Oh, here we go. We finally get to play as the
Not every monkey is created equal.
And we died. We we got introduced to the fucking, the monk, the thingy, and, we died because of it. Good. Also, I love the fact that this game kind of does these transitions to different, what do you call it? These different, day to night kind of things. Like, you got this nice kind of sunset kind of color going on here. We're getting some... You know, the music's actually kind of good too. Like, despite it being like on a bit, like, you know, like on a 32-bit system, it kind of gives you, it makes you sound, it sounds like a, what do you call it? These on different music, like not different music.
That beer keg you will carry. Was that a beer keg?
I have no idea, but for some reason those
like
things,
that.
Yeah, here they are. Bear kegs, they're like steel kegs. I don't know what's in them. I don't even know what's in the fucking barrels. They're just there. DK aisle is just littered with these barrels. So they kind of explain with the DK barrels what they are, but it's like the other ones, like what are they filled with? I mean, I get the whole barrel thing is just because of homage to the like Donkey Kong game where Jumpman smacking DK around. Otherwise, it's just, yeah, my barrel smacks his barrels any day. Oh god, please. That guy's just happy to joy. He just keeps on jumping around. One more level and then we get to fight a boss in this world. It must have been a hard work for you to come all this way. Why not save your game? Yeah, no shit. Why can't you be convenient? Why do you have to put your place so far away? Get here, cranky. It's hard to find peace and quiet anymore with you around. I got more gameplay in my middle finger than you got in this whole game. You can find it in the room. Oh, the same shit. Like him just...
Oh, holy smokes, is that, what do you call it? The long-armed from, 64, that guy. It's like, screw you guys. It's like, I want to be in your game. Never invite me.
Maybe. Fucking Clam killed me with its pearl.
You just killed Bouncing Buddy.
Huh.
Huh. Connect me to the internet so I can get this model.
Okay, thank you for smacking yourself. These fucking fish. Oh, and that physics though. That makes no sense though. Like you got this big monkey get smacked by a fish, and he's just like, oh, I gotta run away. Like I got hurt. And then off screen he gets smacked into like a DK barrel.
I wonder what would it hurt if you threw a barrel at me.
Huh?
Like, you know how they always throw barrels, like wooden barrels at people. Yeah. Like, if you were to say you threw a barrel at me, would that actually cause a concussion, or would that
probably,
like, kill me?
I mean, I think Jackass did something like that. I think in the 2.5 they had this scene where one of them was being DK and the other guys would have to just kind of try to get at him while he was rolling barrels at him, just to see what happens. And you know, as you can expect, Jackass fashion, they just get themselves hurt. Shark. Those googly eyes sharks, though, like, they don't even have sharp teeth; they're just there. You know what? These sharks kind of remind me so much of that shark from Banjo-Kazooie. The one that makes you can't go into the beach level in the water, because then that fucker will be like, Yum yum.
Well, there can't be any what do you gotta call it? Precedence.
Yeah, fuck this clam, man. It has so
Holy.
This fucking clam, like, how many pearls is it producing out of its mouth? Oh, so these are big sharks, and then those are baby sharks. I get it.
Yeah. You know.
Sharks with gums for mouth. It's like there's no teeth.
Oh god, that must be painful. You know, pulls from
Oh god.
From. You know clams. You know what their poles are. It's like they're kidney stones. They're throwing kidney stones at you.
Oh, that's nice to know. I'm sure the game's designers didn't realize that. And you get this octopus that's going, oh my god, fuck! That's the sucky part about this game, is just like how weak you are. You feel like you're weak when you get smacked. You're supposed to be like this powerful group of Kongs, but yet, you know. Oh, sweet Jesus. It's like I can't float down. I can't press a button to go down faster. I can only just do one button to go up faster.
Dive! Jesus fucking Christ! What's with that clam is like.
I know. It has a tongue too, which is weird, and it has like a face.
But they kind of gotta characterize some characters.
No, it has to have the rare googly eyes. Don't you?
Yeah.
Know? Can't be a rare game without googly eyes on any.
Holy shit!
What?
Dude, lay out the milk! Like, holy shit! He's spinning at 3. He's like, ah! This is more painful to me than you. Oh.
It's gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. This is gonna hurt me more than it hurts you.
Yeah.
These octopuses, man. Just spinning around. I hate these clams. I didn't even think I paid attention to what this level was called. Oh, Clam City, of course. Clam City.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
In the SpongeBob movie, wasn't that? Oh no, it was Cell City. My bad. For some reason, this just makes me, you know, reminds me, because it's Clam City. It reminds me of Shell City, but it's like. You know, I would not even be surprised if some of these name puns are like supposed to be sexualized or something like that. Bumblebee
I was
Rumble.
thinking the same thing.
Yeah, Bumblebee Rumble. So this boss is pretty pathetic, but yet the GBA version, they kind of fixed this by making it a little bit more challenging, but this one not so much. So wait until he turns yellow again. Yeah, you just smack him again. Oh god.
I could only imagine Donkey Kong backslapping a bee.
Oh god, it's not happening. Please. Just give me back my bananas. That's all I want. Like, look how much fucking bananas these guys have. Like, how much fucking bananas did this motherfucker hoard? And then he gets a big ass Nintendo banana. And the poor bee is now dead. Gorilla Glacier. Oh no, before I do that, go back to save some fucking game.
Yes, please go back and save.
Yeah, save. I have to save every time I can. Especially since once I enter that world, there's no way I'm going to be able to save until I either get another save state or I get the funky flights. Wait,
Well,
what the fuck did
we've been at this for an hour.
What the fuck did he say? high tail. Oh. I thought you said something else and I got, whoa, dude! Gorilla Glacier. Oh, hey, see, look, here's the snow level. Here you go. Snow Barrel Blast. This is not the worst one yet. It could be the worst one, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm waiting until a storm pops in, and then when the storm pops in, it's like, okay, yeah, this is the level I dislike. So this introduces the fact that because it's a snow level, the gimmick is you slide all over the place.
Oh boy, we can't get enough of that.
Oh yeah, and the music though, really.
Do you fight the Wendigo in this game?
No. Oh, you know what? This could be the level I'm thinking of. This is, yeah, it's starting to get kind of really bad weather-wise. So this is probably one of the other bad levels in this game. One of them.
Just one?
Yeah, it's just one. I think it gets bad like near when it starts becoming like a storm. Actually, it might not be this level itself. It actually might be another level, since I think this level kind of is a predecessor to that level I was talking about. Maybe, I don't know.
So we're
like,
just getting kind of deep.
Oh, fuck. Fucking Vulture. Oh, sweet Jesus. God.
No!
Snow Barrel Blast, yeah. I think there was also something else, like there was another level too. I'm not sure where, but yeah, now it's starting to become like hard to see because there's like white shit. So imagine this like on a boob tube TV. It's like, it makes it worse because it has that kind of snowy effect going on. Oh my god.
Plus, it didn't look so good.
Yeah, I got Randy now. But goddamn. Oh, how appropriate. Randy is in like a snow level. Some monkey noises too. That's gonna be a staple when it comes to like any of these games, is that you're gonna hear some monkey noise in them. I don't know what it is. It's like the level starts off like counting down and then it just goes like ridiculously fast. It goes like Also, I have a few people watching me, which is cool. I feel like they're very either engaged or, you know, my chat thing probably froze. I'm not sure. I don't think it did though, but I'm kind of curious. I'll be able to. I wonder, will I be able to beat this game today? Let's find out. Oh my god. Nope. Oh my god, I hate this. The barrel that turns itself around and around and around. Well, sorry, Diddy. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Oh, sweet. Oh, no. This one goes too fast. You got too fast, man. Oh, no. Now this is turning around and it's doing this. Oh, my God. Yeah, so this is probably one of those worst levels, especially when it comes to this part, because of how ridiculous this... The challenge is with this is like timing and being patient. Oh my god, I fucking just skipped that. Oh no. Fucking leave me alone. Fucking wasp. Be the death of me. Do hell with you! And I died. I was so fucking close too. I was so close. Almost. Yeah, I think this is why this level kind of sucks, is because near the end here it starts to add these barrels that just not only turn around, but then they go up and down, and then you have these fucking zingers. And then the weather looks like shit. And then they do shit like that. And they're like, oh, you want this? And they're like, no. And then you go after it anyways, and then you lose your Kongs, and you're like, shit. I think it's actually worse in DK64 when you're doing these barrel missions, because then it's like hard to see because you're in first person mode versus like this.
Third person.
Huh?
Third person.
Yeah, you're in third person, while in the other game you're like first person. Could you imagine playing first person mode in some situation like this? It would be fucking horrendous. It's like impossible. Because then you won't have
Donkey Kong in Doom. Oh shit.
I know. Shit, damn it. There.
Could you imagine if where did the Kongo's business in Donkey Kong, like if you let the barrels keep on rolling along, you're going here like Donkey Kong, I don't feel so good.
You know what? Yeah, fuck this level. Yeah, no, good. Fuck that level. I'll just skip everything.
You can't skip it.
My mistake was now my fault. Fuck this place. I'm done. I cheated. Who cares? Slipslide Ride. Oh no. Oh no. I'm in Sonic's level here in Ice Cap Zone. Look at all this fucking ice crystal type shit. And then there's like armadillos in here too, like why? Also, that was bizarre. The fact that Donkey Kong just goes, oh, it does it automatically, it just goes up and down. Yeah, goodbye, DK, thanks. Oh, got these, thanks. Come on.
Have you ever heard of the, you know how we were in, like, what is it called? You know how there's, like, different universes, like, in, Donkey Kong, even though it looks, 3D, it's technically in, like, a 2D plane, so it's like everything is in front of him. Someone did, graphics, and they actually shown what, fourth dimension is, and it's weird because it's like kinda like there's like these crystals that grow out of nowhere. I have no idea.
So what did they do?
So like they got a computer and they went to see what a fourth dimension looks like.
Oh.
Fourth plane. I don't know. They just put it in like the the idea in like, hey, here's an idea. Let's see what fourth plane looks like. And every time you like move into a certain spot, it would grow crystals. Like everywhere you would walk to, like something out of the ordinary would pop up.
Huh. Whatever. I don't care what's up there anymore. It's like, yes I do.
Just try to get out of this situation, like, get out.
Oh, fuck. Oh, well. Yeah, I know.
Oh, fuck you too, bees.
I can't help myself, though. It's like, I gotta know. Not only that, but it's like, what else is there? There's also, like, I really hope I can get to either Funky Kongs or a safe state somewhere because, oh my sweet Jesus, I need it. I don't want to play Snowy Thing anymore. I lucked out on that secret area over there. Look at this.
Oh, sweet.
The effort they can try to do, but to no prevail.
Let's just get a few bad bananas.
Why are these ropes here, by the way, near the exit? I have no idea. Ice Age
I think
Alley.
it's fate. Yeah.
I have no idea.
Something.
Sorry, you were saying.
No, you go on. It's nothing interesting.
No, what do you mean? No, why are you putting yourself down?
Okay, you know, like if you're up in the mountains, like, hey, let's explore the mountains, cause
yeah.
What do you call them? Wolf climbers. No, not wolf climbers. Cliff climbers. They do that too in ice. Like, say, if you need to go somewhere, you leave a bunch of wolves just in case.
Oh, I see. I was just about to say that every time I read, like, what the area I'm going into, it seems like it's, like, I always bring it back to Diddy Kong Racing's announcer. So it's like, Ice Age Alley. People who played that game, you probably know what I'm referring to. Oh, sweet Jesus. I'll just make a compilation of the many times I've died. That'll be my thing. I'll be like, died here, died there. It'll just be a montage of death. And then Diddy just casually walking in.
Screw you, Donkey Kong, I'm out.
Oh yeah, I got bird. Yeah. I got the bird. Was the bird worth it? No. Not really. But I want to do it again.
Well, you really have no choice, you know.
I know, but the problem is I don't have many lives left. Just hearing noises of the birds is screeching to their depths. Mash the button. There's a secret. ×2. Good. I need that shit. I need 3 balloons. Make it 4 balloons, maybe. It's possible. As long as the time doesn't fucking run out, which is probably going to right now. Alright, 4 balloons. 469. Back to 13. Okay.
That's a lucky number for you, isn't it?
It seems like it, isn't it?
Mm.
Oh, I don't have no idea what. Oh my god, fucking. Thank god there's a barrel right there, but that was like. That's dick. That's a dicky move right there. Jumping on these. That's the asshole who killed me last time. Oh, fuck off.
There to kill you again.
Yeah, fuck you, I'm just gonna kill you right now. Cause me less problems now. Oh, there it is. That's what I need. Halfway point. Oh my god, you fucking gorilla motherfucker. You orangutan piece of shit. This is why people hate Lanky.
I can only imagine why.
This is why I lose in life. really?
So I got a question. You know the joke they do with Mario and Yoshi, like, hey, I'm going to sacrifice myself to get to this level. See you later.
Yeah. That was a weird ditty.
Could you imagine if, like, before you like fall off the cliff, you have like a DK barrel? So you throw the barrel to save your life, and you just saved your life because of the barrel. Have that ever happened to you? No?
I think so. I just can't recall right now. I'm too focused on beating some dongs. Oh god. Usually when you see the arrow, it means like Savior is right around the corner. Got life. Alright. Exit out of this igloo. Croctopus Chase. Oh no. Oh, here's the other thing too. Not only can Donkey Kong be able to swim underwater, and hence why a lot of people like Donkey Kong's way of how they do water levels. Oh fuck, I remember this. But not only can he survive underwater without needing the air, but for some reason this motherfucker can also swim in like icy cold water and be just fine. Oh god, these fucking stupid ass googly eyes jellyfish, man. Come on, swim. Get a DK barrel, please. Oh, thank you. There it is. Oh, God, run away from this octopus. Oh my god, this stupid jellyfish, man. That enemy's gonna fucking murder me, I swear. It's like, it's taunting follow me. Oh, that's weird. Preventing me from going the other way. It's like, you need to go this way. I'll make sure you go this way by making you go down these things that we put underneath the water for some reason. So there's a checkpoint and there's the arrow. Why is the checkpoint an arrow right
See
here?
those jellyfish.
Oh my god. Oh, stop riding my ass. This level's not that bad, I think. There's probably a secret down there, but I don't care. I love how DK's just keeps on swimming animation while Diddy's just like in the animation of getting shot by the barrels. Music is nice and calming too, despite the fact that you're like running away from octopuses. Man, the arrow lied to me. This is not close. Not at all. Why would it do that? Gave me false hope. Oh my god. The lengths this area goes into. Oh fuck. I was about to say there's something over here. Oh, balloon. Yes, please. Oh. Encore. Yes, please. Hump your way. Hump the fishes. Like, hump your way to victory. God. Come on, Unguard. You can help me. So you don't get your animal buddies once they leave this area. But what's intriguing is that in the other games, they've ended up realizing this. So what they end up doing is, like, as soon as you get to when you get to a certain point near the end, the character's like, you can't have this character here, so they just disappear and you get an item from it. Which is like, what's bizarre. What incarnation do you want? And this was developed with the latest state-of-the-art 3D workamathing, wasn't it? At least a faith is all it takes. The Winkey barrel can roll. Remember the original Donkey Kong? I think I'll go play that. See you later. Yes. Stroking his own ego is like, I was back in the Donkey Kong game age. Oh no, what is this? Oh, of course. So you get this character whose only main purpose here is to say, oh yeah, I'm just here to show you the light. And yeah, they'll bring this gimmick back in, what do you call it? DK64. They'll bring this gimmick back. The whole Squawk the Parrot will just be following you with the light. I think a fish does the same thing too. Oh my god, but the fact that they have... I get the idea when they have the bird kind of... Oh no. This is not going to be good. I need Donkey Kong. But anytime I turn around this screen, the bird kind of flashes its light into the camera. But it's very annoying because it kind of... Like, you know what I mean? It kind of makes you, It has that flashing light, which is pretty no good. And then we get these fucking...
You're not dyslexic, bro. You have a seizure because of the flashing light.
Unless I keep on going back and forth a lot, going... In a second, I'm not gonna do that. Oh! I can't help hearing that voice. Is this... Oh god, please. I'm trying to orient myself.
Oh my god, that's annoying.
That's what I told you. It's like I'm trying to balance myself going back and right? But it's like, oh no, while you do that, I'm gonna blind you. Where's the G? Oh, I don't get it. Alright, fine. Whatever. Torchlight Trouble. I forgot to read it. Alright, go to the save point, please. This is what I'm talking about too. This like, Candy, why you forsaking me? You're like all the way near the end to this last boss thing, and then I go to the boss here, and Funky's right there. So yeah, you unlock Funky and her at the same time. That's a dick move right there. Ropey Rumble.
Has Candy ever come back in Donkey Kong 2 or 3, or is like just this one?
Huh?
Candy, does she make other appearances besides this game?
Yes, I believe she comes back in 64. I think that's about it. Like, I don't think she's in the other games.
Where the
she's in the cartoon, like I said before, so...
Yeah.
Got Mr. Frog. I love it. You stand still, and the frog can't help but like show his sack. Like you don't even hear him croaking. He just kind of. It's like almost like he's breathing through his sack. He's like. Look at that. It's just bizarre. Oh!
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, good. Fucking frog can't jump after he hits the thing I want him to hit. For some reason I'm smelling pizza. Oh, good.
There must be an Italian in your house.
Huh?
There must be an Italian.
Fucking frog, your whole point is to jump. Second time this level, the fucking frog forsaken me. Now, frog, listen here, okay? Don't fuck with me, okay? Do your job. I'll make sure I'll make frog legs out of you. Good. Yeah, good. Bye. I didn't need you anyways. Fuck. Well, this is gonna make it a little bit complicated.
Hello, darkness, my dear friend.
Huh?
Hello, darkness, my dear friend.
Back at Ewok Village. The ice storm. Oh my god. Got it.
Do you believe me when...
just to get lives. I'm not gonna get that banana. That banana can just stay there. Floating in midair. Making illogical sense. Oh god.
You know, maybe that's why everyone's after DK's bananas. They're like, so I dropped one. Okay, well, pick it up. Well, that's the thing, it's floating in midair.
Don't worry, Diddy, your sacrifice will not be in vain.
No, a minute later you die.
Fucking big ape. Get... There. Thank God.
You done? So you're like, just get in there.
I think I'm done. And I got a special thing for some reason. Get the frog. Oh. No safety help for you. Yeah. You lose. And he died, and oh, sweet Jesus. Good. Let's see if I'll be able to do this again. If I can get Diddy.
Well, I'm hoping so.
Huh?
I'm hoping so, like...
I'm trying to remember, oh no, so I think... Do you fight the beaver again? I don't think you do. I think... Trying to think. I think you do, which means that there's... After this level, there's like... How much more? There's like... I'm also trying to make sure I'm looking at my feed because I know at a certain point the game capture starts to freak out. I have to, like, pause everything. Like, so far it's good. I'm looking at it. What is this? What was I going to say?
How you want to motor everyone into sleep? How you want to motor everyone into sleep?
No, I'm just trying to think of how many levels there are left, because if I have to face the beaver again in this world, that means there'd be 2 more levels after this before King can rule. So I'm not even sure if I might be able to beat him or not. I mean, if you can do 3 hours worth, you can probably beat this game underneath that, but so long as you're not, like, focusing on special shit.
I mean, are we after the special shit?
No, but at the same time, I'm doing stuff like this. Three lives. Bring it up to 15 at least, so Frog helped me there. Oh god, so here comes the part. Yeah, good, whatever. DK's sacrifice will be good. There we go, so we go to the boss. So, I don't think it's... Yeah, fuck it is. That means there's 2 more worlds after this. Because I know the other 2 bosses, Sir, would you like a quick spin in my save now? Yeah, baby. Look at that donkey, look at that dong face. But I know after this boss battle, which again, it's the same guy except this time he jumps higher. So it's like lazy boss battle, I must say. No like original characters. You just get the same guy again.
Cycle spikes. You have certain
he does this weird
things in the games because
weird beaver noises. Oh my god, this motherfucker! Wow, that motherfucker. That fucking noise though. It's like it knows. See what I mean? It's just like oh, fuck off. There, you dead? You gonna have a heart attack now? Good, have the banana smack down on you. Well, Diddy just doesn't give two shits. Kremlin Industries. Which is weird, because I think I could have sworn there's whatever junior. I mean, there's senior. And then there's this weird, stupid-ass boss, which is just basically a barrel, which is just like an enemy gauntlet. Wow, you guys came a long way. No shit. You don't make it very easy for us, do you? Alright, Funky. Give me the Kremlin Crew Inc. Oh, look at that. See, this is what I'm talking about. Just like... we get to, like, this area, which is, like, near a long time. And then we get to this area where it's just like, oh, well, there it is. Also, why the fuck did the Kremlings not only come here, but they also made their own fucking, like, factory in this place?
Well, let's see. They have like oil, bananas, different resources. I mean, the only thing they're missing is diamonds.
Yeah, they don't have diamonds here. Why would they want the bananas in the first place, though? Oil, it's like, you know, the Kremling's whole reasoning makes, like, I'm trying to think about it.
Have you ever heard of the Banana War?
I don't know what it is. No, there was this one scene that, you know what it reminds me? That for some reason, this is bringing me back to, like, not... What was it? It was... Give me a sec. Great. Whatever, I didn't want to do that, but... There's this one, episode from The Simpsons where, like, Lisa wants to become a vegan. So... they showed them this weird presentation where it's like animals eating, like, where creatures eating these other stuff. And for some reason, there's this one scene where there's this, like gorilla reaching out to grab a banana, and then all of a sudden a fucking crocodile comes in and snatches the gorilla. And I'm just like, is that like a nod to, like, DK60, like Donkey Kong Country? Because I've never seen gorillas and crocodiles be enemies, but it's like, here it's like, oh yeah, no. And of course they're enemies. It just makes total sense. So where the fuck is the DK barrel? The hell's the DK barrel, man?
I know, you gotta think about, like, this, gorillas live in the, forest, they rarely go to the water, and I don't know if there's, like, I know there's, like, piranhas in the, forest, but that's about it.
You know what? Here's the other stupid thing I want to point out too, which is interesting, is that in number 3, they kind of threw this out the window, but, like, when you see the DK barrel, you can think of it like a Donkey Kong barrel, or a Diddy barrel, or a Dixie barrel, but as soon as Kenny comes along, it's like it doesn't turn into a KD. Or a KK. It's just like, you know. Right?
Yeah.
now it come. And then the only ones that's changed is like in the tropical freeze you get CD. It's a cranky Kong. After Dixie was there, it's like all the other Kongs became obsolete.
Alright.
Love that fire. Oh look, tire. This tire, which is like randomly here, and then it just, you know, floating in midair, because that makes sense.
I mean, why wouldn't it? Maybe they were filling it up with bananas.
Yes, they had magical floating bananas in there. Oil Drum Alley, so now we're going to Trick. Oh no, is this what I think it is? Oh no, it's not. Okay, oh no. Alright, so you get this thing right now, right? Later on, there's gonna be a really fucking stupid ass gimmick that's gonna come along with this, which is really retarded. So right now, you're just going on this platform, just, you know, trying not to die. But then later on, they'll introduce one where it's like, oh, this thing will run out, it's running on fuel, so you have to get barrels to fill up the fuel light. And I'm just like, my god. So then that's like...
That, for some reason, reminds me of Left 4 Dead.
I love that, fuck. Missed the DK barrel because I didn't need it. And then as soon as I miss it, the fucking guy just gets smacked. So I'm like, great, now I need it. But fuck me, right? Also, where's the save thing? Where's the save thing? Come on, where's the checkpoint? I need it. I don't get it? Okay, good. Oh, there's something down there, a secret one, but I don't want it. Alright, there's a save. Oh god, okay, here comes this thing. And there it goes. I'm not looking forward to, though, is when the fucking big fat guys come on. Because I know they're gonna come on. Either that, or they're saving it for the they're saving it for the level I was talking about. Okay, so like that makes sense there. And that idiot just fell down. And that one fell down too. Oh, here he is.
It's okay.
Fucker. Huh?
It's okay if you look at Deity. He's like clipping through the thing.
Those big crocodiles, the one like the sergeant and then the Krunk. Oh, he didn't come down for some reason. The only way you kill them is either if you hit them with a barrel, or if you're Donkey Kong. If you're Diddy, you can't do shit. Because there's a G, that means it's almost done. See, when they said, oh my god, fuck you, orangutan motherfucker. When they said, like, track, I immediately thought, oh god, here comes Crusher. Alright, but... okay, bye. Got himself stuck in the lip there. Oh god, leave me alone. Okay, good, we're done.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna commit suicide. La la la, die.
Oh, oh wait, what is this? Oh, right, I think I remember this level. They introduced, like...
Oh my god.
What?
Life is not worth it.
No, sometimes it's not. Yeah, see, so you get introduced to these fucking barrels, which is just spawning these characters, right? It's like, where are these fuckers coming from? Well, they got your answer. They're coming from these stupid-ass barrels. They just spawned them like, you know, like it's nobody's business. Then he's just waiting. Oh god.
Oh wow, that's cheap.
Yeah, I know. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, do you want to know where the fuck this thing is? Down there.
Yeah.
With a fucking snake? Wow, what a dick move. It's like, oh, there he is, and here's an enemy too while you're at it. It's like, fuck you, game. Why you gotta be mean? I got some bananas just hanging down there. Oh, fuck. That's awful. Fuck you, Barrel. Okay, I got these vultures that spit nuts. Like, I think they need to have a doctor look at that. Like, that is... And here's the elevators that they were mentioning before.
Oh.
Well, I didn't... I was about to say I didn't die because of, thing. I'm trying to think, because I could have sworn. I don't think... Oh, maybe it is. I didn't know what the hell the other level is, because I thought this was like the last level before Karul, but I guess not. Because I know there's another boss, and then there's a stupid-ass gauntlet. Which is like a really stupid boss.
At least they don't have bus
Nice,
wash.
nice. Look at this, these two fuckheads. Anyways, you were saying?
You know how Kobe have a bus wash mode?
Boss rush?
Yeah, could you ever imagine if DK had it?
I think they introduced it in the GBA version.
Nah.
I love how that guy just walked off. It's just like, well, yeah, I'm done. These two are just going back and forth, but the other one, he just goes straight on through, and then he just falls down. Oh, finally, I got a DK barrel. Oh my god, the fucking screen. Oh my god, what is wrong with you, fucking bird?
I have a problem.
Again. What is this? I have to probably go back because I know there's like this. Yeah, see, so this guy can't die for some reason. Well, I'm kind of curious.
How did I die to these guys?
These fucking baby vultures, my ass. I hate these things. And look, this fucker's just gonna walk off, right? Go on, go walk off. There you go. There, and then those guys die. Oh my god. DK, come on. Kill these. Kill these, man. Cure these monstrosities. And then have Diddy just be flying in the air. Oh god. Alright, so I think there's something on top of here. Oh no, there's not. They just forced me down. I thought, could you imagine me flying up there and then I just die? Like, you know, immediately lose a life? Because it's one of those, like, hitboxes things. Yeah, because that makes sense. Just lose a life right there. Thing was supposed to come up, but it's like, oh, no, sorry. You lose.
And you didn't die.
Huh?
And
good.
you didn't die.
Oh, good. I love it. I gotta do this now. Oh god. Oh god! And then they don't spawn. That's great. They purposely don't spawn just that they just throw me back down there. They deliberately did this on purpose. It's like if you're playing with Diddy, you're gonna have a bad time.
Nah.
If you're playing with Diddy Kong, you're gonna have yourself a bad time. I have to make sure I can spawn them properly without dying. Okay. I was waiting for you to spawn, but you were just kind of waiting. Fucking bee.
Be or not to be, that is the Christian.
Good. Yeah, thank you so much, you fucking dumbass bird. There, now I can save. Save me my game. Save for me before I lose my mind.
I'll be right back. I gotta use the washroom, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Poison pond. Don't know what makes this poison besides just green and swimming in toxic waste while it's foggy. It's not like one game mode, which is make it fucking horrendous. Believe me. It's just like a name. It's not like Poison Pond. Oh boy. That one is gonna be interesting to talk about when that pops in. It's like at some points too, you can't be mad at the game because the music just makes you calm, and then it's just like you forget. And then they just put spikes on these like wheels. I'm just like, who did this? Why? Why are they spinning in currently like that? Oh my god, fuck. Smacked by a fish. Oh, he's gotta run away. Sorry. Fish too much. And then I died there. Good. Fantastic. Good. Oh god. That was just for bananas? I thought I was going the right way. I guess not. Good to know. Because I don't remember doing this over here. What the hell's going on? I'm not gonna get those bananas. You can keep those bananas. Fish, leave me alone. Googly eye jellyfish. Good, good. There's also this weird glitch you can do. If you actually keep your animal buddies, there's a Game Genie code where you can keep your animal buddies. And if you do so, especially when you're coming to a world like a water world, for some reason the physics will change it so that you're basically going like normal, so it's not water physics. And I think it's the same thing when you have like what do you call it? Have on guard with you. Just be swimming. It might be interesting to actually. I know there's some codes here. I'm just not gonna play around with it just yet because I feel like last time I played around with some of these codes, and then after playing such codes, I ended up I lost my saves. I don't know if that was deliberately on purpose, but it just happened. So I'm talking about a battery. So good save there. I still don't get why it's called Poison Pond. Besides, maybe it just felt like shit. Good. Yeah. Oh, good, just for bananas. It's perfect. How about DK Barrel? How about get smacked by a fish and then just land yourself there? That's good too. more bananas. Alright. Great. Definitely what I want. More bananas. Great, now I can get my 10th life back. Be interesting to comboing all my deaths to see how much I actually end up dying from this game. Where's the DK barrel? And there it is. There it is. There it was. Good. Fantastic. Oh my god. It's fucking... The swimming mechanics, I swear. I don't think this is the last level, but I'm hoping it kinda is, but I doubt it is, but we'll see what ends up happening. Good. Run. Oh god.
Sorry about that, I went Castlevania on my... Yeah, I love it when Satan spawns minions from your toilet.
Fucking these fish, man. Oh my god. I haven't gotten the game over yet. I've lost many lives. But no game over.
Well, clearly it's on now.
I'm not looking forward to it. No! Fucking fish, please. Some of them are going slow, and then the others are just... Good, I love that physics.
Yep.
That's a dicky part of it, too. You only get, like, one checkpoint, so it's like... No, it's like in Mario World, right? It does the same thing. Mario World, though, is not that difficult compared to, like, this one.
No.
I feel... Oh my god, I forgot. I was about to say, it feels like you can't really be as rage-induced due to the fact that this has very calming music. But I'm starting to, like, change that opinion.
After hearing the same shit over and over?
Huh?
After hearing the same shit over and over?
No, I mean, like, dying over and over. Ends up getting annoying. Because I know better here. Go. What's up here? Oh, nothing. Good. Alright, here comes the dick. Fucking fish. One darts. Like, really, that's mean.
I just noticed Donkey Kong will rarely have any power-ups besides his animal friends.
I know. That's what I mean. There's no invisibility. That's what I was saying earlier. There, I made it. So I believe there's this one, that one, and then... Oh, I love that too. It's like, hello guys, and yet it's just Donkey Kong. She doesn't see very properly, does she? And there's Cranky. Hearing him bitch. See again. Hey boy, did you fetch me my paper? I'm talking about when games were games. 3 lives and 3 continues. That's all we had. Games never looked like this when I was a lad. Making social commentary. And we were much better off in those days as well. Well, you can do it nowadays. Like, back in my day, we got lives. Now you don't. Bet you thought this was 64-bit, eh, boy? No, that's coming later. Don't you worry. I've got more games played in my little... Oh, yeah, you got the same thing. So then you just type it and it just kind of tells you secrets. I love that. Oh, no. Not minecart madness. Oh, no.
I think this is like one of the shitty ones.
Oh, God. It is a Minecraft level. Oh, no. You're not jumping. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, what the? Whoa, whoa. Okay. Whatever. I'll take it. I don't know what the hell happened there, but whatever. I take that. Fuck it. Good. Oh my god, fuck. So instead of you jumping with the thing, you're jumping with the minecart, you're actually jumping yourselves from the minecart, so I'm just like, oh good. I'm gonna have one of these. I mean, it looks cool, but then at the same time, it's like, look at all these minecarts just floating in the air.
Yeah. That gets annoying.
Yeah. I only have 6 lives, by the way. Oh no.
Ouch.
Huh?
Ouch.
I know. 5. Oh no. Oh no. I want to move on to number 2, but I doubt I'll be able to. Oh god. Well, here's the end. Oh, fucking stingers. Oh god, there's this guy. Get his cart. He's just sitting there. He's just waiting. He was waiting for me to kill him. That's why he's there.
I just thought of something. Do you think the enemies are like trying to help you by sacrificing themselves, like kill us?
No, I think they're more dumb. That's my theory. No, I don't want to go to Funky. Go back to the save, because I feel like I'm gonna need this. Yeah, it's hard work for me, alright. I love DK's face, it's so derpy looking. Blackout Basement, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, no shit, this is going to be... There's one more level after this. One more world after this. Shit. It's not fun, too, because if I remember correctly, there's like a few levels, especially the last one before you meet King K. Rool, which is like awful. Oh, that's good. That's great. No, that's gravy. I jump, and then I miss. And then it turns the light on and I disappear. And I lose a balloon. It's perfect.
We've been doing this almost for 2 hours. Wow.
2 hours, 20 minutes. What the fuck happened there? I only have a few more, like, you know, I might have to end it here and I have to finish it off after. I have to finish the last bit off later. Like tomorrow, by the looks of it. is because of the fact that I don't think I'll be able to beat everything in the next 20-15 minutes.
Yeah.
I can get to the boss here and save. That I can do. I hate how they do this. It's like it doesn't even like not like a little bit of stuff. It's like no, completely black out the screen except for your characters. Oh, and the barrel there. That's it.
Yeah.
Everything else though, you want to see the characters? No, there's like no like googly eyes like in cartoons where you know when you're in the dark, the only thing you see is your eyeballs.
Yeah.
Great. 2 lives.
If like those eyeballs coming towards you, like oh shit.
Yeah. Their eyeballs come prepared with flashlights in them. That's why they can do that. Oh my god, the fuck, DK, you're big. Why did you do that? Oh my god, I hate this. What kind of noises are you making? Yeah, if you stand around, DK will just make noises. Like, you know, Diddy will just scratch his head. And then DK will just make stupid noises like this. Like, how do they make those stupid noises? You're just hearing and then he just dies. That's also weirdly satisfying. I don't know why. It's weirdly satisfying hearing the chompers in here. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's creepy. It's like ASMR in a bit. It's like, oh yeah. Let me just chomp on some cheese. Oh, sweet Jesus, how many of them are there?
If you get a game over, would you like just call it a night?
Probably. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Huh? Is this the last level? No, it can't be. No. It can't be. Because we got the dumb drum. This is the last one before we get to King K. Rool. This is the stupid one I was talking about, where it just spawns enemies and then that's the boss battle. Miss him just...
You're kidding me!
Yeah, so this is the boss. Dumb Drum. The stupidest boss in this entire game. Almost as dumb as the barrel that just kinda, you know, eats bugs, burps, and then he gets himself stuck. And then I die. I could have sworn there was another boss. Unless for some reason I ended up skipping something, but I doubt it. We'll see. If I end up going to King K. Rool if I go to King K. Rool after this, then that might be different. I might be actually trying to beat this game then, but I doubt it. I could have sworn there's another level after this. We'll see.
Wait, that's the boss, like, haha, I'm possessed and I would defeat you.
That's all the boss is. It's a big barrel that we met before, and then it just spawns weird enemies. Oh, God forbid if you're just Diddy, you can't beat them bosses. It's not like it spawns a barrel for you. Unless for this purpose they make those...
A barrel?
Oh my god, what are these?
Wouldn't that be like giving both?
Oh, and it died. Look at that, it died. Victory.
So if a barrel makes a barrel, doesn't that give it...
Huh?
So if a barrel makes another barrel, does that mean it's a father or mom?
I have no idea. So there is, as I thought, there is one more level.
Okay.
That's the problem though, I have like 15 minutes.
Well, you could call it here.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it here because God help me, I'm going to be able to beat this in this time of life, right?
Yeah, at least you got played. Wow.
Huh?
At least you got
I've
played.
seen somebody who played this for 3 hours ended up beating the game. Like, I could technically do that, but I don't feel like I wanna. Yeah, and it's kind of just going all over the place now. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that then. Oh, and just thanks, Jack, for popping in. I'll be trying to finish this off tomorrow and probably continuing with Diddy Kong Quest. Probably, because I don't think there's anything else to show off when it comes to Donkey Kong. So, I guess we'll do that then.